Hey everyone, it's Deb Foglia from Seeking in Lavender Lane. Today is day 5 of the ornament workshop, the final workshop of the week. I've been sharing all week long, each day a new DIY ornament, and today is the final one. So I feel like it was really successful. I think you guys really enjoyed it. Today I had to pop on much later than my usual 1 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time, but that's because I've been running around all day, and then I had a tree guy here and my dog was barking, and so I had to delay getting on live. But it's gonna probably be a quick live because my son should be off the bus in a few minutes, and we actually have a birthday party going on for him tonight. So say hi when you guys pop in, and please make sure to share this with a friend, and check out all the other workshops this week if you haven't seen them yet. Hey Cheryl, I actually have the phone a lot closer to me today, so I can actually read your comments a lot better without like squinting like this. So I think I found a good placement for my tripod. Anyway, so let me know if you caught any of the other ornaments yet this week, and let me know if you tried making any of them. So each day, all of the ornaments I coordinated so they all match. So the theme this week has been we had some metallics and then book pages. We've used a lot of the Maker Studio products, so we're going to be using them again today. So we already used these stencils yesterday. We're going to use them again today. And we used these a couple days ago, and we're going to be using them again as well. Hey Jessica. So hi Andrea. So yeah, so I think what's great is, I've seen, I don't want you guys to feel like you're buying all this products and you're making one ornament. You can make lots of ornaments with these, and the nice thing is you can make multiple ornaments using the same products. So if you have any questions about a Maker Studio, please feel free to reach out to me, and I have the link directly to my Maker Studio shop, so you guys can just head straight over there to find these stencils or any stencils, and the chalk art, we're going to be using that again today. All of that stuff you're going to be able to find on the shop. The only things that you're not going to find that we're using today is another vintage book page. So lots of vintage book page. Yes, I almost feel bad that I've been ripping these out of these books, but it actually kind of hurts. But there's also, you could always use like some newspaper and tea stain them. I've mentioned that a few times this week. Hey Lynn. So there's a lot of things that you could do if you don't have a vintage book on hand, or if you feel awful about ripping apart a vintage book. So, or find something maybe in a different language or something like that. Maybe that'll make you feel better. A couple people also suggested some vintage music sheets, or you get new music sheets and also do the same thing and tea stain them. So I've got a good amount of you on right now watching, so we're gonna get started, only because I am short for time today, and I apologize for popping in late and have to pop off quickly. So let's get started. So first things first, I have you don't need this, but this was kind of my way of making today's ornament, is that I got this little like wax envelope. So you could also use maybe cardboard or cardstock or anything like that. This is just what I had on hand, so I'm using this. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to cut it as like a banner. So you're going to find the center, and you're going to fold it over, kind of like you're going to make like a paper airplane over here. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, trying to find the middle. All right. Then from here, I'm using your thanks for the ideas. Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for watching, Margaret. I appreciate it. Hey, Debbie. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut that out. And like I said, if you don't have to use a wax paper envelope, it's just what I happen to have on hand. You could also use cardstock or cardboard if you want, just something a little sturdier than paper to just give you a good background to stick this to. Okay. I'm definitely forgetting something. Oh my gosh, I thought I got all my supplies. I didn't get all my supplies. Okay, so this is what we got. All right, seriously, how many times have we done that this week? If you guys have caught all my lives this week, I think I've done it almost in every single video. Just trying to know what you're making. Hi, Brandy. So we're making the 5th ornament this week. So if you haven't caught any of my videos this week, we've done an ornament each day. I've made 5 DIY ornaments. They all coordinate beautifully together. So today we're going to be making a book page ornament, and currently I'm using a wax envelope, but you could use cardstock or something like that as well. Hi Pat, I know, I love book page, especially for Christmas. I just love that kind of vintage inspired look. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I need to get my glue and I have to go to the other side of the room to get it. I apologize. Hang tight, I promise I'll be right back. All right, I'm coming. I swear I'm coming. Hi again. You just popped in. I'm here. Okay, so I'm just using this gilding glue that I used all week, but you could use Mod Podge or any other kind of glue you want to use. I probably wouldn't use a hot glue gun for this, but I'm going to use, this is just also, you could get this at a Maker Studio. It's gilding glue. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to place, I'll show you guys like this. I'm gonna just place this on top of my book page and I'm gonna kind of cut around it. If you want to trace it, you can do that too. Can we see your other videos? Okay, so there's two places you can find my videos, Cheryl. You can find them if you're on Facebook and you're on my page, just go to videos on the sidebar. And so you can pop over there, or I just added them on my website. So if you go to my website on the page tab, I have Facebook Live ornament workshops, and so you could head over there and you can catch up on all the other ornament workshops that I shared this week. Okay, so just like that, I'm just cutting and matching this up. So just like that. Okay, and then next we're gonna get our paintbrush. Thanks so much for sharing, Debbie. So we're gonna get our paintbrush. This one I've already ruined it with glue, so I don't feel so bad about using glue again. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just get this to stick. So I'm gonna cover my wax paper. Like I said, if you wanna use cardstock or cardboard or anything like that, should be fine for this project too. I just happen to have this wax envelope, so we're gonna be using this. So I'm just going to glue this. Promise, I did you guys a favor by not going on when I was supposed to. That was like crazy in here today. I mean, I had dog barking, I had trucks in the background. It was nuts. So, all right, so we're gonna cover this real good. Yeah, my brush is kind of hard too from all the previous glue that I've had on here. And if you have any questions about the products I'm using, please ask away. I'm gonna try to answer them, and if I don't, I always go back and watch my videos a little after I share them, so this way I could go back and answer any of your questions and comments. Things with old books and pages. Me too, Sherry. Just the other 4 videos, and this one will be awesome as well. Oh, thank you so much. I hope they are something that you guys try yourself as well. Maybe grab some friends or your kids or your grandkids, anything like that to do the workshops with. Okay, so can you guys see that? Well, like I said, I brought my tripod a little closer today, so this way I could see your comments a little bit better. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick that on. All right, so give it a good stick. Okay, so from here, we are going to do another Christmas word. So if you caught yesterday's workshop, we used the word believe. And I also have an ornament that I used the word joy. And I have another one that says Noel. So yesterday I asked for your opinions, but like I said, because I'm just a little short for time today, I am going to just do the word peace, because I had a lot of people recommending the word peace yesterday. So we're gonna go ahead and make peace on here. All right, so that's got a good stick. Let me close up my glue. Okay. All right, so once again, let me show you, for anyone who hasn't caught any of the other videos or have heard about Maker Studio, this is our chalk art. So we're gonna be using this, and I'm using the Maker Studio stencil. So this is the typewriter letters, and I just love these on the book pages because they just look like the letters that are on the book pages and as if they are like zoomed in. I just love that. I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do the word peace. So I'm gonna cut out each letter. that I need. And of course I realized that my husband threw out my letters from yesterday. I think he went to wash the dishes last night when I was out, and I couldn't find the letters that I used yesterday, but fortunately this typewriter stencil does come with some of the more popular letters. They have a couple sets of them, so that's good. Okay, so P, start with that. So here we have our little letter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel back this. And so if you haven't seen so far, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but for those who haven't seen any of the videos, so these are the Maker Studio stencils, and they're a mesh stencils, so they're really kind of like easy to work with, and they're washable and reusable. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to place that right on my banner. So you can put them wherever you want. It's kind of like so it's basically we're making a banner ornament. I'm going to put it kind of right here, almost in the center. All right, let me think. I got to think. There's a little bit more letters on this one. The other one I did was Noel. Okay, so we got. All right, so I'm going to stick it right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our chalk paste. I keep forgetting to cut this. I'm just going to go for it. A couple people told me with the smaller stencils just to cut your spatula. So these also are going to be, you're going to find them at the Maker Studio. They come like this, but I'm going to cut it in half so it's a little bit easier to work with on the smaller stencils. So we're going to just apply that here and try not to get it to go over your stencil, because you don't want to have a little mess up there. Okay, so there we have it. You can see that okay? Hi Trina, thanks for watching. Did you catch the rest of the ornaments this week so far? So I got my stencil, and I'm just gonna pull that back. Uh-oh. I think it's stuck to my paper a little bit because it's not dry all the way. I would probably suggest giving yourself a little time between gluing that and putting your stencil on because you don't want it to stick. But here we have our P. Okay, let's cut the next letter out. And it's okay to space out your letters a little bit. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys sharing. If you have any friends that you think would love to watch any of these videos, make sure to share the video. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna peel back our stencil. Okay, we're gonna space that out a little bit. I'm moving a little fast here, but you wanna eyeball it, so P-E-A, here, maybe I'll do it a little bit closer. A little closer. So these stencils have a stick to them, so they're gonna stick to your backing. But what's nice is after you wash them, they're still gonna stick. They'll still have a little stick to them. So they're good for a few uses, unless your husband throws them out. Then it's a problem. Okay, so we're gonna cover our E. Can you guys see that okay? I get much easier cutting the spatula in half. P-E. Let's pull that away. Uh-oh. Okay. P-E. Here we go. All right, next, we got our A. A little bit closer here. Okay, so we have our A. Let's add that. Okay. Same thing, let's add our chalk paste to it. Sorry if it's a little redundant. I'm trying to move fast here so you guys can see what the end result is. And I'll show you why I liked using the wax paper too. the wax envelope that is, rather than using a cardstock, but either way you'll be fine. But I'll show you what makes it work really well for this project. Okay. Isn't that so easy? I mean, that's just so easy, right? So we have our A. Let's get our C. So you can make a whole bunch of these. You could also do a whole bunch banner with them and do all different words, you know. You can do any Christmas word, you could do a name, all of that. Okay, so let's do our C. And I'm just eyeballing this, so I don't think you have to be too perfect. Don't worry about being too perfect. Hey, Whitney. Is that straight? I just said don't worry about being too perfect, and then I realized my letter's crooked. Okay, let's put that on. I think this might be a better time to pop in, actually, besides the fact that it's not great for me because I have my kids coming home, but it seems to be that I'm catching a few more people live, which might be because I don't know if more of you are home from work or what it is, but, or it also could be Friday. I don't know what it is. I went out before and everybody was off from work today. It was like the stores were packed. Okay, let me grab my E one more time. And then I'm going to show you the next step is after this. Now this one's a little bit more slow pace here. Okay. And that's okay if it comes out a little softer than the rest because you want it to kind of look vintagey. So we have peace. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our floral stencils. I love these two because you can add these to like anything. So any of your stencil creations, you could add these to. All right, I already had picked which one I was going to use, so let me get that one out. And what I'll do is, tonight's going to be a little bit crazy, but maybe this weekend I will post all the pictures of all the ornaments that I did this week so you guys could just see them all up close, and I'll post that to my Facebook. And then if you missed any of the videos, just go back and you can either click the video button on the side of my Facebook, or I just shared them all to my blog. So there's a whole page now where you could just find all of the ornament workshops. Okay, so I'm going to be using this. My son's going to walk in any second. Okay, and we're going to add this to underneath our letter. Hi. Shh. I'm doing a Facebook Live.
Oh, you are?
I am.
Okay.
Just be good. Don't get the dog all crazy.
I'm going to be going outside. Okay?
You're going to go outside? Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to be in here. I'll be going outside.
This is how I found yours since just. Oh, thank you so much, Margaret. Yeah, Brooke's a good friend of mine. I was at her Refab Live back in September, and we met a couple years ago in New York City, so I appreciate her sharing my my website. Okay, so we're going to add this little leaf to the bottom, you guys. Same thing. So what's fun about these stencils too is you could either do one huge like chalk art or big stencil, or you could take them and break them down and make personalized little items like Christmas ornaments. I mean, I feel like the ideas are endless with them. Okay, so here we go. We have our little piece. Isn't that cute? All right, so let me close up my chalk piece and then we're gonna add our ribbon to it. So I had some rope trim that I used, but I can't seem to find it. And so we're gonna use some black ribbon, which I think will look nice because it'll tie into the black lettering. So we're gonna just take some black ribbon, but you can use your twine if you want instead. If I could find it, then I would be using twine, but this might be a nice little change up. I so appreciate Brooke for sharing my site. She is just dominating over on her Facebook, and she's amazing, and I'm just trying to catch up. All right, so what we're going to do is I already have my hot glue gun turned on, so we're going to take this, and this is why I like this wax paper envelope to work with, but you, like I said, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But see how you have this little flap up here? So what we're going to do is we're going to put the ribbon underneath, and then we're just going to fold this back and we're going to cover it. So let me get my hot glue gun first. All right, I'm going to place this. You guys see that okay? Okay. Place this on top of our hot glue. Oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna share what just happened, what my dog just did. I'll just keep it to myself. Okay, so we're gonna take this little flap and we're gonna put this right over our ribbon. Can you see that okay? Oh, thank you so much, Margaret. I appreciate that. A lot of hard work, that's for sure. Okay, so see how I just put that little envelope tab and I put it right over the ribbon? And then we'll just tie it. And then you could hang it from this. I do think the twine might be a little bit better because it's not as stiff as the ribbon, but we're gonna make it work. And then my husband calls. I'm telling you, these Facebook Lives. Oh my goodness, it's real life, you guys. It's real life. Just trying to craft with you all, and got kids coming off the bus and dogs tooting in the background, hubby trying to call me. It's good stuff. Anyway, so here's what the ornament turns out like. It's so cute. And like I said, you can make all different words on each of these ornaments and then hang them on your tree and have, you know, peace, joy, love, all of that. So great. And then, like I said, I'm going to share the rest of my ornaments that I made. I'll take all photos of everything and share them on my Facebook so you guys could see that. And if you missed any of the live workshops this week, just head over to my videos tab. You could catch all of them there. And no, I can't make it up, I swear. And if you're looking to shop any of these products, you can go to the link on top, and that's where you're going to be able to find the stencils and the chalk paste and all of that. And then you just got to get to the vintage shop and find a good old book to create some pretty Christmas ornaments with. So, all right, you guys, thanks so much for sharing. I so appreciate that, and for watching me live and all your sweet comments this week. I'll be back probably next week with some more crafting ideas. I will say popping on every single day is not easy, so I'm going to try to get at least 2 a week if I can. Make a cute banner in front of the fireplace. They would, exactly. You could do a whole cute like bunting banner. It would be so adorable. Oh, you're so welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And please, like, if you make any of these, share them with me. I'd love to share them with my followers and, you know, and see how yours turned out or how you put your personal touch to them. All right, have a great afternoon. I'll see you next week. Bye.